Yeah. Okay.
We live?
We are live. Let me get chat sorted though. If I can open up my own stream.
Hey man, technology is hard for all of us. Don't sweat it.
Wait, shut up. And we pop out chat. And then chat window.
Okay. Okay, we've already started, so... VOD watchers and Edward now, don't take this the wrong way. Do you get chatters?
No. It's only people that I know, really.
Fair enough.
But you never know, it might change. It might change. I mean, when I was streaming, what's it? Mario RPG.
I'm pretty sure I can hear the screen.
Oh, you can. Oh, that's just because of Discord. I'll just mute the stream.
Ah.
Hold on. But yeah, I was streaming Mario RPG, and I didn't have chat set up properly. And it turns out some guy messaged and was saying like, "I'll show your feet," and then he just left.
You know what? It's a good thing chat wasn't showing.
Yeah. Okay, is that chat set up? Yeah, that is. Cool.
Very nice. Ooh, we can actually play the game now.
We can play the game. Just moving my mic.
Oh, hold on. You only have 58 hours?
Yeah. And that's
What are you?
that's including my first run as well.
Are you skipping all the dialogue or something?
In New Game Plus, yeah, I'm just skipping all of it because I know it.
Okay, well, yeah, I did that as well. But like in the first playthrough, like,
In the first playthrough, no, I didn't skip it.
how long did your first playthrough take?
52 hours. On the dot.
What the fuck was I doing there? Because I took 70 to finish my first playthrough.
Oh yeah. At the end of the last stream, I did say that I would beat the Reaper, and then that would be the start of the next stream, and I'd done so. Now my team is level 93.
Very nice.
So we don't have to worry about that now.
Alright,
Request. Cool. Documents.
Oh, have you already finished all the Tartarus stuff?
Very well.
Yeah. I've done the Tartarus stuff for this one, so now I just gotta, you know, speed through stories, probably sleep a lot. Oh, you can see my cursor even though I'm not on the chat window. Alright, cool. That's good to know, actually. What day am I on? August 3rd. Alright. You can't see it, but I have a guide on the side.
Or actually, I think I saw it before you started the stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
hello.
the IGN one, right?
No. RPG side.
Oh, yeah, no, that one.
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
Hold on, let me just do my shameless plugs and some servers I'm in. Got a few messages. Oh wait, what does the guide want me to do? August 4th. Respond to Yuko's mail. You should reply to her. Yeah, cool. Cool. Help me, guide.
You know, I did the exact same thing. This is one of my pet peeves about Persona, especially social links. You can't talk to the other character as a human being. It's like literally like the test.
You have
You
to.
have to.
You got to cater towards them.
Yeah, yeah. Which I guess is kind of relevant, but eh.
Yeah.
By the way, are those real reactions?
Yeah, I know who that is. They're just spamming it.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me do my other shameless plug and then I can fully concentrate. Live right now. Doing my New Game Plus run. There we go. Okay. Swap it back to the guide, and now we can focus. I believe I've already maxed out Tanaka. That's not the right one. Yeah. I've already maxed out Tanaka.
This quickly as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you did it this quick. Because to do Tanaka, yeah, you need another social link. Which one is it?
Do you?
I'm pretty sure you. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you need another social link to unlock Tanaka.
I'm not too
Let me
sure.
look it up. Let me look it up.
That's just who you are, Kenji. That's not Kenji. Kenzushi? Kazushi? Oh, fucking no.
Oh no, that's why. Okay, no, you can start this early.
Yeah,
I was thinking of my first playthrough because you needed 4 courage and 4 charm.
Yeah. Yeah, on the guide, they're only at, well, they're currently at Devil 8. So they're only 8 things done with Tanaka. Oh,
Yeah, because with the guide, it doesn't take into account, you know, that you're on New Game Plus and that all your social stats are already maxed.
Oh yeah, no, this guide is for, like, just a new game.
Actually, why, instead of sleeping, why don't you keep going to the arcade to max out your Persona stats?
True. That costs money.
It's only 2,000 per, and by the end of the game, you are literally like Jeff Bezos. So I don't even think it matters.
True. Hey, look.
Oh, you're already on the full moon.
It's pale Jesus. If there are some nights where it says I'll just go eat at whatever restaurant, I'll just go to Tartarus if it isn't done. I'll get it done a night early. Chair Creek.
You saved the missing people.
Yeah, I'm just following the guide, honestly.
If I were you, instead of going, just go to Tartarus when you only have a couple of days left until the full moon. Because, see,
Then you can
people
do
in this video game kind of suck because they kind of just get lost in Tartarus a couple of days before the full moon. I found that out the hard way because I was like, oh man, I'm enjoying this game so much. Boom, missing people in Tartarus. Ruined my entire evening.
What were these documents? Yeah, cool.
Those two just now. No.
Yeah,
What
in
personas are you using?
the personas I'm using Satan and Messiah.
Ah. Let's see their movesets.
They're not anything to boast about, really.
It's not awful or anything. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I would have loved to have gotten a Black Viper on Messiah. But
Isn't Black Viper, why aren't you getting the glowing things?
man, I'm just rushing story.
Alright.
And also because of that, I'm a moron and I should miss.
Well, I could have sworn 10 seconds ago we were just talking about some. Oh yeah, Black Viper. Black Viper is a single target spell, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Megaten is better than. Actually, scratch that. Megaten is better than Black Viper, but Morningstar is better than both of them.
It is time.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, don't you have Satanile?
Southern Isle, I don't think I do.
Hold on, did you get the best edition of the game? Or is that only for the Xbox?
I only got the best. I got the best edition for the Xbox One.
colossal L.
Now's the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and then right after 2 weeks after I bought it, the PlayStation bundle came out again. I wanted to cry.
I got my second wind, as they say. I just the power levels are rising.
As they say.
Looks like you can't hit any weaknesses. Ready to engage. Orchia activated.
I love that move.
It is. Ooh, and it crit.
No way. It split into two.
You know what I really wished? I wish there was like more New Game Plus content. Especially with New Game Plus bosses, because New Game Plus bosses, there are so many of them in like mainline SMT, and like especially the side games like Digital Devil Saga or Devil Survivor. But then again, in those games,
Dead.
especially in those games, you get some absolutely ridiculously, stupidly hard bosses. That is awful on Messiah.
Yeah. I saw someone complaining like, oh, why would Messiah want to learn that? Like, why did they make that a thing? But some people make Messiah with different element moves.
Yeah. In the end game, when you're really end game, it is actually useless. Because by the end game, you are going to want the best sword in the game, which is Lucifer's Blade, which literally just gives you magic ability anyway. So by the end game, that ability is useless. But yeah.
What? I feel like you're gonna slander me the moment I open up my equipment.
Honestly, Excalibur isn't that bad. 100 plus SP is very good. But what else do you have?
Translucent blade, and then the rest is just shit.
Yeah, no. Excalibur is great. And then what about armor, boots, what have you? Yeah. Not even any special ability? Come on, man.
No, okay.
That's
The reason why I chose these, the Angel Armor, Godspeed Shoes, and Divine Pillar, is because I wanted him to have like a god set. It's like Angels, Divine, God.
Hold on. Are you? Oh, okay. It's just for vibes. I was about to say, why the hell are you putting in a purely evasion piece on with the Divine Pillar? They literally cancel each other out.
Nah, I don't care.
I mean, fair enough.
I just like the name of it.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Not like the game is hard or anything for it to even matter. But whatever it is.
Right, April 7th,
But
we
you-
need to start the star.
Oh, you haven't done the star. You really need to do the star because he unlocks the best persona in the entire game. Hello.
Hello. No,
Oh,
I
and
win.
when you get Hallel, you also unlock the best Theurgy in the game, that being Armageddon.
Alright. No, I've not used Armageddon before, so I'm intrigued to see it.
I'm pretty sure you know what it. Yeah, no, you played the original Persona. You know what it does. It's 9999 damage.
Oh no, but yeah, just the feel of it, you know.
Oh, yeah. I feel you. It's especially useful for farming, especially in a New Game Plus playthrough, because well, you know, you can just keep Armageddoning. Armageddoning, yeah, that's the correct way to say that. You can just keep Armageddoning the Reaper.
Or
And yeah, it becomes.
or I could farm content and just chuck rush on, and then you know.
You cannot rush the Reaper. That is a bad idea.
I can if I put it on safety.
Okay, well. But that's still, at that point you're just wasting time. Like, why would you even do that? Just Armageddon the Reaper and boom, it's done.
But like, what if I didn't know that's what Armageddon done? You know. What if I just?
Persona 3! What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm chatting up my arse. Okay, August 8th. Need to hang out with the moon and then the devil, but we're done with 2 of the night ones. Hello, Mitsuru. Goodbye.
Okay, since we're on Persona, you're probably just gonna autopilot. So since we're on Persona, I want to chat about something. Actually, is this the last moon?
No, this is number 4.
Oh, oh, okay. My brain saw the 3 and it connected the top bit, and I thought it was 9. Never mind. Anyway, since we're talking about Persona, how do you feel about what the next color is going to be?
How do I feel about it? I don't
Have we
know.
received a new mission?
It's a color.
Okay, well, fair enough. I didn't expect you to think too much about it. What do you think the next color is going to be?
Well, everyone online has pretty much said it's going to be green. You see all of the fan things
Yeah,
with
I hear that.
the custom logos. Or it's just legit Persona 6, but in italics. With a green background.
Now, in case, you know, some mysterious benefactor is watching the stream and reports me to Atlas, I know nothing. I know nothing. I am merely repeating what I have heard from innumerous sources. Word on the street is that
Word on the street.
is the streets sometimes speak, and what the streets have said is that the next color, or colors, I should say, for Persona
Oh.
6 are going to be black and white.
Okay, that's cool.
But then again, nothing is set in stone, and
And you've just heard this as a rumor.
I did word on the street. You know, I was walking down the street one day, and all of a sudden the tarmac started saying, you know, Persona rings.
Persona 6 is gonna be black and white.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened, and I was just as shocked as anyone else.
What? Huh?
Yeah, no. So you can't fault me on that. Anyway, how would you feel about such an occurrence if it was black and white?
If perchance it was those colors, oh, I quite like it, black and white. I mean, look underneath the stream where it says going for all achievements. The background is the loading screen's Persona 5. I like black and white.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess so. And also, the color very easily fits into what I think at least could be a very interesting theme of, you know, morality of
Yin and yang.
white, yeah, black and white. Not everything is black and white. Alright, have you done Akinari's social link before?
No, and this is one of the social links I do want to listen to.
I'll shut my mouth.
Arm's length.
Oh, that's right.
I have a fountain pen. This is red ink, blood red. My pen is my supporter, my spokesman, and my friend. However, it seems to have disappeared. Without it, it screams asylum. Alright, cool. And now it says on the guide, go back to the dorm and talk to Koromaru. I'm so glad on the guide it's got the flags. Can you move your paw?
Oh, I was still staying silent. I don't know what I was doing there. My brain spaced out. Oh, okay. You are still going to do it.
Pen is in your possession.
Thank you. You.
My name is Akinari. Yes, I'll spend the time with you.
I remember you. You're the one who was playing with that elementary school girl. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of new life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. I'm just a faint glimmer compared to her dazzling light. Misery is a harsh mistress. I feel as though I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Do you understand how I feel? Liar. And if you're not lying, then you're just ignorant.
True.
Any day now, I'm going to die. I have an incurable hereditary disease. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand how I feel. But I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. There are no platitudes to stave off death. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to depress you or anything. It's been quite a while since I spoke to someone my own age. It's only natural for those dwelling in the depths of darkness to yearn for the light. I'm glad we could meet, though. If there is a god, I'll be able to thank him soon enough.
I've become acquainted to Akinari. The sun.
However, I doubt we will ever meet again. This was just a chance encounter, nothing more. Goodbye.
I will be back to visit you, Akinari.
In 1 week's time.
Apparently so. No, 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 no.
Yes.
If you want to go ahead. 9th Junpei Link episode goes to the strip mall.
Are you stupid? Also, if you go to the map, Ed,
Yeah.
go to the map,
Yeah, no, I was reading the guide. Yeah.
press square. And then, okay, so
Wow.
you go to the left, so you go to there, you can see who you can do.
Wow. Once again, I have not read the menu.
Yeah, no, what little thing I found. Well, I didn't find it, I just hit square on the map one time and I just,
I was like, oh.
So what does it actually say for the 8th?
For the what?
The 8th, oh wait, you're not on the 8th, you're on the 9th.
For the 9th, it says at night, do the Junpei Link episode. But then it says, if you do not see the Junpei Link episode, the next part will not appear. This one only appears in summer.
Alright.
Strength, agility, magic. Do agility.
Agility is... Oh.
I don't remember if I have Satan or Messiah equipped.
Either way, agility is a good shout.
I've already got strength and magic maxed out for Messiah.
And then, so either way, agility is a good shout.
Yeah. Yippee. August 10th through 14th is just summer school.
The Edo goat literally is like responsible for like 70% of all the Persona lore.
You just pay attention to his dialogue and you'll find out 90% of it.
Legit. The only problem with that is I like Edogawa, but he yaps
No, if you...
forever.
If you...
I've skipped his dialogue. Trust me, I've played New Game Plus. I've skipped his dialogue. It's like a minigun of like pieces of dialogue.
You should...
He just yaps and yaps. Like, because I was reading his dialogue, I didn't notice, but he goes on forever.
He goes on tangents. Oh, look at that! It's about time.
You know what's really weird?
What?
All this time, Yakutsuki just has a child locked up somewhere. Cause,
Huh?
Arena. Yeah, cause Arena. Cause you know Arena, right?
Persona 4 Arena, yeah.
Yeah. And there's the two spin-off characters.
You got Labras.
Labras, and you have Sho Minazaki.
Oh, yeah.
Sho is kind of like Strega in that he was, oh, I guess created is the wrong term. He was experimented on by Ikutsuki.
He's an artificial Persona user.
Yeah. Or well, kinda. See, spoilers for Arena, I guess. But pretty much what happened was they were trying to induce Persona use in him. And, you know, they just couldn't do it, blah blah blah. I forget the exact specifics. But basically what they did is they got a plume of dusk. You know, the thing that Aigis and the other whatchamacallit,
Labras.
robots had. Yeah.
Labras, man.
The shadow weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
They have a plume of dusk, which is a part of Nyx that gives them their sentience. And he was implanted with it in the hopes that it would give him a persona in the same way that, you know, it gave the robots the persona. It did not do this. Or well, it kinda did. But not in the way they intended. You see, instead of giving him a persona, it created a separate personality in his head. And so now
he's
there
got
were,
split personality.
and so now there were two people in the same body. There was Sho Minazaki, and there was Minazaki Sho. And
Right.
you know, they were very different people, and I'm forgetting which one, but one had a persona, and that was the new personality. That new personality managed to get a persona. However, the original Sho did not manage. I'll just say Sho and Minazaki. Minazaki got a persona. Sho was still not a persona user.
Yeah.
Right.
But to make up for this, Sho became a very, very good fighter. And I think you can see in all of his promotional material and stuff, and even his character models, he has two swords, literally dual wielding them. And
Yeah.
so he's a very good fighter.
He's 2/3 of the way to becoming Zoro.
I do not understand that reference. Who are you referring to?
One Piece. He's got 3 swords.
No wonder.
I've not watched One Piece.
Okay.
Made a reference to
Nice.
something I haven't watched. Who should I go to the summer festival with? We'll go with Fuuka.
Oh, you should go with Mitsuru, because Mitsuru has Aigis as well.
Shit.
Hey, Bozo.
We speed through it because we're bowling. Oh my god, it's food that's edible. Always dig to the bottom. Okay. Go to the mall. I know we've got to hang out with Zomi again. I forgot his name. Suemitsu. That's right. Even if it's not right, that's right, apparently.
Yeah, Nozomi has one of the strangest written social links ever.
What is it about? Because I have not bothered to listen to his, nor do I really
Okay,
care for it. But just a summary,
Okay,
just
so-
a summary of what it is.
I have listened to the entire. Fun fact: in the original Persona 3, or actually I should say Portable, because that's the only one I played. In Persona 3, I actually never even bothered listening to Nozomi's social link, mostly because I did not give two shits about him. I just kind of skipped through it all. But in this game, because there was voice acting as well, I was like, you know what, I might as well. I'll see what all the fuss is about. And it's very strange. And so it begins as you would expect. You know, the fat guy invites you to a restaurant. He's like, oh, I'm the gourmet king. I like doing blah blah blah. I like eating. I like blah blah blah. And you very quickly realize he doesn't like talking about his past. And I think in one of his social links, I think it's like 3 or 4, he drops this bombshell that his brother is dead.
Oh.
Just full gonzo, and that he died a couple of years ago. But Nozomi, he isn't really sad about it. Or well, maybe he is. But he is, in a sort of weird way, kind of glad about it, because his brother literally overshadowed him in everything. Unlike Nozomi, he was popular, fit, smart, literally all the good adjectives. And yeah, no, so, you know, Nozomi grew to resent him a lot, but then his brother died. And so, while he was sad that his brother died, he was also in a weird, twisted way kind of glad because, you know, he's not being overshadowed by his brother anymore. And then, later on, as you saw with that guy, the reason why that guy was harassing Nozomi, and it was for a good reason, mind you, Nozomi scammed that guy's kid out of like, I think it's like $1,000, like a whole ass grand.
Ouch.
And the reason is going to shock you. I genuinely guarantee you could not guess.
Is it to buy food?
No.
Oh. Alright, go on.
So,
Went to the wrong place.
Nozomi is part of a doomsday cult.
And they needed funds.
Yes. So, Nozomi pretty much scammed the kid out of like $1,000 because, you know, blah blah blah, he's part of a cult, blah blah blah. And so the father is very obviously not happy that his child has been scammed out of $1,000. And more than likely, this was his money that was being taken anyway, so...
Well, I'd assume so.
So, pretty much, the guy lost $1,000, and the zombies are sitting here just like... and what have you. And so, eventually, the guy goes full on... The older guy, I mean. He goes full on sicko mode, and hires 2 fucking goons who beat the shit out of Nozomi. But eventually, yeah, very deservedly, mind you. And so, there is this interesting thing where in his, I think it's his 8th or 9th social link, you have to tell him, like, you literally have to tell him, yo Nozomi, this is kind of fucked, you messed up here. And for that half of the social link, it'll be reversed. I don't, have you ever seen that before? Social link being reversed.
I've seen the animation for it, but I've not had it happen to me.
Yeah, me too. Well, actually no, I have, because I did Nozomi's link at P3P. But I never remembered it. But basically a reverse is because Nozomi, you know, once he's criticized, breaks down.
Yeah.
And so, he runs away or whatever. And then, you know, he gets into an alleyway and he gets cornered by the thugs who are about to beat him up. And you, as Mr. Protagonist, have to come back and save him.
No.
And,
No.
And so, okay, just to explain further, he runs into an alleyway, gets cornered by the goons, you come in to save him, and then Nozomi is like, oh, thank you so much, thank you so much. The social link gets unreversed, and, you know, because he's, like, literally bawling his eyes out in admonishment for you, the two thugs, bro, they ain't getting paid enough, they don't give a shit at this point, like, they don't want to beat up some, like, weird crying fat guy. And so they just leave.
You just described Peter Griffin.
And the old man, obviously, since his two goons just walked away. First of all, this guy should be arrested. He's a grown-ass man who just hired two fucking, like, gangsters to beat up a kid.
It's not funny, but you know.
Yeah, it's a little funny because it's really ridiculous.
All right.
And so, you know, he's like, okay, you know what? I can't be asked anymore. Keep the fucking money, just stay away from my family. And then he leaves.
Yeah.
And then this is where it gets really weird. The last social link. So most of I'm pretty sure him joining the cult was because he had like an inferiority complex because of his brother. And, you know, he didn't really have any meaning in life. Simple enough, right? And so he, you know, sits down to eat with you, you know, a newfound respect for you. And, pretty much, he's still complaining that, you know, his brother overshadowed him and whatever. And this is so fucking... This is where I genuinely, like, scratched my head like a cartoon character.
Welcome back.
You like, he's complaining about being overshadowed by his brother. And then you say to him, why don't you just be your own person? And then he's like, oh, I never thought of that. I'm saying that, like, what the fuck do you mean you never thought of that? You're like 17 years old. What?
You mean to tell me you've never thought, I could be my own person?
I never thought of that. Yeah, I never knew that.
What? I never knew that.
Literally. And so, yeah, no. Also, it's the cult. From what I remember, it's just never brought up again. I'm pretty sure he just says, "Oh yeah, I'm no longer a part of the cult." It's just never brought up again. Neither is him giving the money back to the kid or anything like that, or any of his other scam victims. I don't know what that's about, but you know, and then the social link ends. That's Nozomi.
That.
Fun times, right?
Wow.
Welcome back.
I don't know what to say.
So I can, like, I wouldn't say it's like terribly awfully written. It's not like, you know, like a modern day Marvel movie or anything. But like, it's just mind-boggling. It's just so confusing. I genuinely think, like, you know, the writer was writing it. You know, one of the writers. You know, he started writing Nozomi, and he was writing a story about, you know, this depressed fat kid who, you know, is sad that he was overshadowed by his now dead brother. And then, you know, the director, with like a fucking 2-meter blunt in his hand, you know, stumbles into the room and says, add in something about a cult.
He kicks down the door, Colt walks out.
Yeah, and I guess it just evolved from there. Like, it's just a very confusing social link in general. I just kind of sat there for a couple of seconds afterwards, and I was just like, what the fuck did I just watch? But yeah, no. I think there's a good reason why a lot of people say it's the worst social link in all of Persona. Not, like, it's just so weird. It's so confusing.
It's just from you explaining it, it just sounds like it's all over the place. They couldn't decide where it should go, so they added a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like
it's
they had a bulletin board of ideas for social links, right? This is my idea. They had a bulletin board, and they thought, okay, we're gonna have some bastard that's about cults. We're gonna have some guy with a dead relative, and then he's like mourning and stuff like that. Then you've got the same person. Well, then you've got another person with the same dead relative, but they're not mourning. And they went, you know what? Fuck it. We ain't got enough time to do all of this. Just chuck them all into one.
Yeah, just make them all one character, and yeah. It might just be like a weird localization quirk or something, but it's just
I guess.
I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah, planted.
Yes.
I planted stuff. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot you can go up there and tend to them. Cough.
But yeah, overall, a very confusing social. Bless you.
That was a cough.
Oh, did sound like a sneeze.
I've done an over-the-top cough. August 24th, Lovers. Watch a movie with Yukari. No. Are you sure it won't? Wait, now?
Go into the dorm, first floor. Because I'm pretty sure it's the
It's the hangout.
movie day.
It's not.
Yeah, talk to Yukari. No, talk to Yukari.
Oh, right.
Because there's a film festival going on.
I forgot about this.
See? Did you not do this in your first playthrough?
I don't remember if I asked anyone to hang out. Cool.
Welcome back.
Alright, and then at night it says eat a wakatsu. But we ain't doing that. Who's over here? Mitsuru? Nah, we don't care. We gonna play games.
Wait, there might be someone on the second floor. Check the map quickly.
Okay, well,
Junpei.
okay, if it's not any games I need. Okay, well, we're hanging out with Junpei. Cool. Give me your boosted stats. Or whatever you get for hanging out with you.
He gets a crit rate boost.
That'd be quite nice. That'd be quite nice, actually.
And then his second ability is crit rate amp. Or I'm pretty sure his crit rate boost gets turned into a crit rate amp.
Let me talk with Nozomi again.
And then, for him to become a real crit god, his best sword, best in slot, gives him apt pupil. Which pretty much just means he's hitting criticals like 90% of the time.
Hey, look.
Oh yeah, this is what I mean! He hired fucking like goons to attack his enemy.
Let's go talk to the guy that he's talking to. See if we can find out some information.
That is a good voice.
I wish to never do it again.
Oh, you did the goon
Voice
squad
acting.
Voice acting. Wait. Quickly, let me see your bio. So who do you,
He's in Aigis, Junpei,
Junpei
Yukari.
Yukari? Let me click on the stats. And then it was Yukari. Oh, Fioji. LG. Bro, you don't even have them upgraded. Get them fucking upgrades. Yukari especially. See, She has like the best Theurgy upgrade ever.
Well, let's just
'Cause
go
it
hang out with,
literally-
just hang out with her then. I couldn't decide whether I should hang out with Yukari or whoever's behind me. I forget who was behind me. I think it was Junpei.
Junpei.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I think Junpei has good upgrades, Yukari has even better. Because
11
her
SP
first
media
ability-
rapper.
Yeah, literally. Because her first ability, 50% decrease to SP cost on healing spells. And
And then-
that turns into 25 on the second one.
Yeah, 50% of 50%. And then it's just brilliant. 26th. The Hierophant, so we are going to ignore Kenji. We go to the strip mall. And then we talk with the old couple.
One of my biggest mistakes was not doing the couple on, you know, days where everyone else, like, there was no one else. Because my dumbass literally did their social link while, you know, school was still in session.
I know I'm also a dumbass.
Oh.
Well, not really, but I forgot that I am a rank ahead in the Hierophant. The guide says that this is number 7, the one I just done is 8.
I'm pretty sure you're still fine.
I'm more than fine. No one, okay. Night Eater Wakatu, let's go check the games then.
Wait, let me check out 2 personas.
Magic, okay.
Magic max, strength max, alright, and then Saiyan. Yeah, increases magic.
Yeah, because Black Viper.
And the other spells as well.
Diamond Dust. This guy. Okay. Let me scroll down in the guide. The 27th, the moon. Moon 9.
Listen.
Oh yeah, I fucked that up. Because, what's it? I didn't say the right option in the last one, and I forgot to rewind, and I can't be honest.
Oh,
So, I'm gonna be behind.
you should be fine.
I'll be behind on that one. Tower 10, but I don't care. I'm hanging out with Fuuka.
Nozomi appears on a bunch of days, so you can probably do it near the end
Yeah.
if you really need to.
Then... Yeah, it's Mitsuru. Summer vacation will be over soon. August 28th, Star 4.
Why don't you do some of the Elizabeth quests? Oh, actually, no, you should do Junpei. You should do Junpei. Or, wait, what's it say in the guide for Junpei? Wait, don't do it here, don't do it here. What's it say on the guide for Junpei in the next couple of days?
So, what, for the rest of August?
Yeah.
It doesn't mention anything about Junpei.
I highly think you should do Junpei.
Why?
Because this is his link episode.
Yeah, well, what? Cool. Perfect timing.
And by the way, the end of the link episodes also unlock personas. So if you don't do it, you won't get all the achievements.
Actually, no, they're different on PlayStation.
Maybe they are, maybe they are.
They're different on PlayStation because I'm only missing 2 achievements now. Look, if I show you. I'm only missing two achievements to unlock all social links and then max out.
But you're doing 100% playthrough, so
I'm doing 100% achievements, it says in big bold letters.
what on the bottom of the screen there? But your title says if I.
This is one of those things we...
Quickly check.
Let me just quickly change it, quickly change it, quickly change it.
yes.
Going for 100% doesn't say anything about achievements. You nincompoop.
Yeah, well... Oh fucking well, deal with it. I'm playing this how I want to play it.
And yeah, you're still doing his like episode.
I can reverse it.
What? Just so petty.
I can rewind. Oh, I actually just knocked my desk.
I do like the rewind function though. It's literally just on autosave.
Good to
Yeah.
see everyone's here.
But then I don't understand why they don't just pull it on an autosave.
Well,
Because I think that's easier to understand. Whoa! Junpei, have you even done? Wait. Before you do this, have you even done Junpei's Link episode?
I don't think so, no.
You cracker barrel.
Yeah?
What was I even gonna say? I don't know, I forgot. But for real, one day, okay, at least look up on YouTube their goddamn Link episodes.
That, or I'll do a New Game Plus Plus.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yeah, no, I won't. I'll do a New Game
Maybe in
Plus.
like, maybe in like 10 years you'll do a New Game Plus Plus, but no. Not
anytime soon, no. I can barely go through New Game Plus. I can tell you right now, if I wasn't streaming this, I probably wouldn't even be doing this right now.
Which is fair enough, but you know.
Hang out with Mutatsu. No. Agility. Let me swap to Messiah. Agility. Broop, broop. There are people missing in Tartarus. Now we've got to hang out with the old couple again after this.
Hold on, no, you should do at least Junpei's Link episodes. Because I do not want your ass to kill Chidori again.
Okay. Junpei's Link episode only happens in summer, doesn't it?
I have no idea. Because I do all of his Link episodes when I see them.
Oh, because if I scroll up in the guide, it says, if you do not see Junpei's Link episode, the next part will not appear. This one only appears in summer, so I have to do this one now.
Absolute Dumbo.
That won't. If she dies, it's canon.
What? He literally mentions her in Arena and the answer.
I love pissing you off.
Actual bullying. Actual target.
Bullying?
You know what this is? Xenophobe. It's because I'm Lithuanian, I know.
No.
It's xenophobe. Actual
No,
xenophobia.
you just go on tangents.
What What do you expect me to do? Just sit here and take this?
I don't know why this is making me laugh so much.
Welcome back.
I can hang with Mitsuru? No. No. What games they go on? Cool, let me swap to Satan. That's equipment.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. I was just reading something on Twitter. You know Lotus Juice, yeah?
Yeah.
He played Persona 3 Reload and he did the harem route. God damn it.
God damn it, man. Okay.
You.
Akinori.
Yeah. You're not like the others.
Oh my god, wait, I didn't even realize. When he
I didn't
apparently,
expect to see you
when he
again.
recorded,
Usually
wait,
people don't come back.
let me just make sure.
Nobody treats me like a normal person. Not even my friends or family. They all keep their distance and say, "Oh, what a poor soul." All they feel is pity and curiosity towards me. Sorry to disappoint them, but I'm
Oh, I
not
should
the
shut
poor
up 'cause
soul
you
they
wanna do
think
that.
I am.
No, that's
Dying
fine.
isn't so bad, is it? What's the point of dragging out your time in this world anyhow? They say that necessity is the mother of our industrialized society, and yet fire does not realize that it's burning away. Not exactly foolishness, but sad nonetheless. Thank you for coming today. You seem different from the rest. I'm not sure I know how to describe it exactly, but you don't look on me with pity the way everyone else does.
Kamiki seems intrigued by me. The sun.
Damn it. What did I do to deserve this body? I hope we can meet again.
I parted ways with Kamiki and then headed back to the dorm. Alright, social links over.
Oh, welcome.
What was you going to talk about?
Oh, never mind, misinformation.
No.
Or, well, no, it was information that turned out to be misinformation.
Yes.
Oh, it was about Lotus Juice, wasn't it?
Yeah, for a second, because someone said it, for a second I thought Lotus Juice recorded all the songs for P3, the original, when he was 18. Turns out that is not true at all.
No, he was in his 20s, wasn't he?
Because P3 came out 2006, and so that was around, and he would have recorded it a couple of months before, so let's say 2005, and that was 18 years ago. Then I just looked up Lotus Juice age. Lotus Juice, by the way, is 44. I know, crazy.
Damn.
And then 44 minus 18, that is,
26.
yeah. So he was 26 when he did it, which makes perfect sense. To be fair though, he's gotten a lot better. As he's grown older, he's gotten better. Because, Kind of like the whatchamacallit, the song that plays at night when you're like out and about.
Oh,
Bro,
the-
he pops off when he sings.
yeah, no.
Like,
As
yeah, damn.
as well, as time has gotten on, not only has his voice gotten deeper, it's become more defined, and it's made the songs 20 times better. And he's also stopped mumbling.
Yeah.
You can actually hear the lyrics.
Did he do the original dorm room music?
No, it didn't have lyrics, did it?
No, he did. It's like let me see. Yeah, and like the voice sounded really weird. P3 dorm beam. Yeah, no. Put you in a trance. He sounds really
Oh,
weird.
that one. I say, hey.
Yeah, no. Is that Lotus Juice? I'm pretty sure it is. It's on a very weird voice for it.
Let me swap back to the guide. Oh, 1st of September. Resistance.
I have a question for you. Cultural question.
Cultural question, okay.
Kinda cultural question. You are a very British lad, you know.
I'm British.
I, on the other hand, even though I'm pretty British myself, grew up in a Lithuanian immigrant household.
Yeah.
So I didn't grow up, you know, with a lot of the, you know, household attitudes and cultures that a lot of British people grew up with. One of them being sports.
Oh god.
Because, you know, I am Lithuanian, and the big thing for us is basketball. As I like to say, in Lithuania, there is 3 different religions. Basketball, Christianity, and suicide. In that order.
okay. Do not go into detail of the third one.
Let's just say bad mental health issues for the Lithuanian people. Anyway, I should have said beer or something. Yeah, no, that crude joke. Bad one. -1 point for me on that one. Anyway, the point is, basketball is huge in Lithuania. And no offense to Lithuania, but we're kind of doing really shit nowadays in basketball, especially in the international scene. But don't tell any Lithuanians I said that. Well, I'll be lynched. Anyway, we used to be really good, and we're not bad these days. We're not terrible, but we're not doing as well as we used to. But you know, basketball is still huge, and I went on a massive tangent. The point is, I grew up with basketball. You know, that was the household, you know, thing. If I had family friends over, or you know, we went to a different house, to family friends, it would sometimes be to just watch a basketball game. You know, as lads do.
Yeah.
You,
With the boys.
as a British guy, or just a British person in general, your thing is football.
Football.
And so, I want to ask you, when you were growing up, how big was football? No, I don't mean growing up in the UK and, you know, in UK schools. Because I know that. I also grew up in UK schools. I know
But
football was massive.
You mean
People
just
always talk about
in my family?
in your family, yes.
In my family, none of us gave 2 shits.
That is fair. How about other people? Okay, primary school. Because I had some very interesting things about primary school that I don't want to get into. But you in primary school, how was football?
Well, it was there. It wasn't really pushed upon us. I mean, I played it. I was mainly goalie though because I was a fat ass and I just get out of breath. But
Fair.
hey, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I played it a little. I didn't really do much with it though.
That's right. Did you ever like support a team?
Not really. I didn't get that far.
Hello there.
Fair. But it's always a weird question when someone asks you, "Hey, what team do you support?" Because like, I never really know what to say.
Some people
Because
don't like saying what team they support. Some people are proud of it. Some people they're like, oh, if you don't support the team I support, we're gonna have a tussle. We're gonna put on some brawl music.
usually, like, you can get away with saying like a certain team that people don't care about. The thing you don't want to do is say like a enemy team. Like, you don't want to be like, you know, Manchester United, and say like, oh, I support Man City or Arsenal.
But that'll get you killed.
Yeah, no, it's just not a good idea.
Hey there.
And then, because, see, one of the big things I noticed with supporting a football team is it's also about regionality and where you're from and where the team is from. And so I was just looking up what if I was, you know, a very British lad and I chose to support the football team closest to me, what would that even be? And so after a little digging, I found out that the closest team to us, which I think you probably know, it's Charlton Athletic.
I have not heard anyone say that they support them.
Neither have I. However, you've probably seen their uniform and people wearing them around us, especially in our school. Because their uniform is, it's like a white background with a black hand holding a sword.
Yeah, I think I remember it. Yeah. Also,
And
we're
there's
doing
also some
Tartarus.
red in it. Ooh, Tartar. Okay, never mind. It's not a white back with a white hand holding a sword.
Oh.
Completely got the colors wrong. This. Just sent it to you.
Excuse me.
Oh. Yeah, I think I've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember some people in our school wore it as well.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
It's the throwaway party member.
I would say that, but the cruel thing is, Shinji's actually pretty decent.
No,
Especially because...
he's a really good teammate. I love his theology as well.
Yeah, his theology is really good. Do you know his ability? Because his ability is actually really good as well.
Go on.
It's literally just auto heat riser.
Oh shit.
You know, he just has an auto heat riser. So that's nice.
Mate, if he was a permanent party member, and I'm not playing a Persona 3 Portable, he would be on my team every time. He would be replacing Junpei.
Can you even take Shinji into the final battle and stuff and portable?
Yeah,
On Fem's-
Femzero, yeah, you can. You can save him from being killed.
Yeah, I know that part, but like, isn't he like in the hospital and stuff? And can you not take him up to fight Nyx and stuff?
I think you can.
Let me look it up.
I could be heavily wrong though, so.
Be can
Very.
you use Shinji?
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, hey! What's up, Class 2F? Let's get it. We're gonna show them third years what we've got. No holding back now.
Junpei-san's motivation is growing exponentially. That is very inspiring. That's right. We can't let our senpais have all the glory.
True.
I am ready to move out at any time. Awaiting orders. Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
What's the plan? We're gonna run by him.
Aichan is cute, strong, and a robot? That's way overkill. Hey, it's the stairs.
Is that treasure? Rare treasure chest located. Is that?
We got ourselves a shadow here.
I'm pretty sure you can. He doesn't even appear in the final cutscene
Oh,
where they're all like standing in the sea of salt.
yeah, that would make sense, because if he was,
There's a treasure chest.
if it was possible to have him there, wouldn't he have dialogue? And then without that dialogue, wouldn't it feel empty in some bits? But you know,
Hey, you get around, don't you? You should totally introduce me to a cute girl one day.
yeah, this is the Tartarus
Yeah.
experience. We just run.
Yeah. Do you even bother doing the
Monad doors, nope.
Monad
I have
doors?
a plentiful reserve of ammunition. You may rest assured.
Probably smart. I don't know why, but I actually bothered doing the Monad doors.
You probably spend more time doing the Monad doors than exploring 2 floors.
I also destroyed the destructibles, which now I realize probably a terrible idea, just wasting time.
Yeah, half the time you don't get things. Yeah, cool.
It's
Come
so
on, at
nice
least
to have
open
a
the
team
chest.
this big.
Nope.
I feel more secure with a lot of people here on standby.
Yeah, I can imagine how lonely.
Wait,
it
how
is
much
at the
money do you have?
entrance.
161k.
I don't think you have enough money to be ignoring everything like that. No offense.
I can go kill the Reaper a couple of times if I need it.
How much money does he even give?
He gives like 150k.
I guess so.
And I've killed him, I think. No, I killed him twice already, so I've got 2 buttons to sell.
Now's the time. Keep it up, everyone.
Torukaja. Not that it matters. Rakukaja. Where's the nest? Okay. I didn't say anything there because the last time I said something, everyone got poisoned.
Give 'em hell.
One viewer is optimal.
Myriad arrows. Dead.
All targets destroyed. Good work out there.
21k. Hey, level 94. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but those dialogues there at the end of the
I
gatekeepers,
could reach the top instantly.
the pauses in between them are just so awkward.
Oh, help.
Yeah, I don't know why
There's
it's
a
so
treasure
long.
chest. Ta-da! We have arrived at the 100th floor.
Da-da-da-da. Guess we hit a major milestone, huh?
That doesn't sound like the original da 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 da. And I'm pissed.
All right, let's get going.
I can't not look at Fuuka with a headset dent.
Yes.
Like whenever I see someone talking in the top left, I just look at Fuuka.
Wait, so when you're playing, do you only see the gameplay screen, or are you literally watching through the...
Oh no, with
Yeah,
with
it's-
OBS I've got the layout on and everything, so I'm seeing go for all achievements, the empty chat box, webcam for real.
Wait, so is that on the second monitor, or do you have the game, like the full-on game, just on one monitor?
No, that's long. I can't be asked to do that. I've just got it on my main monitor, and on the other monitor I've got the guide.
Ah, I see. So you do actually have the full-on stream layout on.
Yeah. I mean, why not? There's chat on the side, so I don't have to constantly flick over to my other monitor to look at it.
I guess so, you know.
When and if someone talks.
Big if. No offense.
That's fine. I mean, I'd prefer an empty chat over some random person coming in and saying, show your feet.
Schedule a hair appointment.
So,
I want to try growing.
you know.
But just get the dialogue, you cretin.
What?
Just get the dialogue, the Fuuka
Give me,
dialogue.
give me just a second, I'll be back. Sorry about that.
No problem. Man, I wish I said something funny there. I was sitting here thinking, damn, what would be something funny I could say, and then you could look back at the stream, and I just thought of nothing.
You know, I had a thought in my head, I was there like, what if he says something? What if he says
Yeah,
something and then I don't know?
I wish I did. I genuinely wish I did. I wish I had something funny to say, but I just didn't.
Mind blank.
It just didn't happen.
That shadow looks way too strong.
It's not gonna be done that way.
Shadow detected nearby.
Or maybe it is.
Oh,
Okay, never mind.
yeah, because I explored every other way. Apart from one, but I think that led to a chest.
Found the stairs.
Found the stairs. Hey, gatekeepers. This. I sent something on a higher floor.
So, I get that since you want to be a voice actor, it's much different. But how do you feel about hearing your own voice on like?
I've gotten used. I've gotten used to it.
I see. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I hear my voice, I think, what the fuck is that? I'm genuinely, I'm embarrassed when I hear my own voice. I'm like, that is not how I sound at all.
Like, if you're putting on a voice and like you're looking at the character, right, and you think, okay, the person doing this voice either had that voice naturally or they cringed doing it, and then you look back and you cringe whilst doing that voice, I think that's normal.
I'm not doing a voice, this is just my normal voice.
Okay, well then, you gotta get used to your own voice.
You should not
It's
exhaust our bodies.
plain and
I
simple.
recommend taking time for a
Okay,
cool
fair enough.
Sometimes your
Does
voice can be
my
high.
voice even sound good? Like,
I mean,
I have no frame of
We gotta
reference.
keep moving.
hey,
That's why I'm asking.
alright, well then, look at the stream, you can hear your voice.
Being
But
able to
I'm.
carry multiple personas
What you have to understand is
You
I
never
am
thought it possible.
automatically biased towards like how my voice should sound because I hear it in my head literally 100% of the time. Because that's just how voices work.
Did you know, right, on that thought, some people actually don't have an inner monologue.
I do know that, yes. Some people can't even, you know, like imagine things in their heads.
It is. That's baffling, honestly. I thought,
Yeah.
I've been doing that for as long as I can remember.
Over any other
Like,
color.
as sad as it
Yeah.
sounds,
Really
I talk to myself in my head. It's, as
Yeah,
sad
no,
as
no,
it
it's
sounds.
not- No, it's not sad. It's perfectly normal. Like, what the fuck do you think the cavemen have been doing for the last couple of thousand years? Obviously, they're gonna be talking to themselves in their head. They have nothing else to do.
Yo, there's a shadow.
Actually broke that
I-
Shadow's ankle so bad he disintegrated. He's in fear.
Enemy spotted. Awaiting orders.
Okay, there we go. What the Shinji runs away and then runs back.
Actual Scooby-Doo scene.
By the way,
What was that fit? What the hell?
Huh?
That guy, the missing person, he is fixed. What?
No,
Okay,
I
actually-
didn't want to do that.
Now that I look closer, it wasn't that bad. I thought he had like the full like, you know, the Australian hat, like the,
oh, there's
you know what I'm talking about, like the hat that like the Australians and like the Outback would wear.
sometimes it's important to
yeah, I
fake
You know,
it till
like
you
the
make
little
it.
dongles
At
coming
least
down.
to
Yeah.
get into the right mindset.
And instead he was wearing a fedora. Not
Treasure
as
chest
bad.
identified.
Good day.
Will you open it?
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Come on.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, our own voices.
Initializing color.
Yeah.
And then we went on a tangent about thoughts. Yeah, no. Tell me, because you didn't actually answer the question. How does my voice sound?
Your voice
I
sounds.
have no frame.
Your voice sounds fine. Because
I forgot that I have to
That
record
does
a
not
TV
tell
show.
me anything.
okay, right.
I like-
What do you want to know about your voice?
Say if you asked me.
There's a
Ask
treasure
me
chest.
this question. About how your voice is.
Object of
I'll
value
ask.
How-
located.
What are your thoughts on my voice?
Has to end somewhere, right?
I think it is a very good tone that is very deep and it has a good amount of reverberation to it.
Maybe.
Reverb?
Yes.
Fart
Voila,
reverb sound
I-
effect.
You have a very nice, deep voice. And I wish I could explain more than that, but that's how I would describe it.
Mate, you gotta make me blush.
No, no, I guess.
Alright.
The trigger.
Well, I wouldn't say your voice is deep.
No, I wouldn't say that either. I've heard my voice. It's not deep at all.
It's not deep, but it's consistent with the level that it's at. Yeah. So you're not constantly changing.
So, so like every voice on the planet, I
No,
understand.
no. There's some people, right, who acknowledge that they have a higher voice and they try to deepen their voice. I used to do it when I was younger.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I'm not. That is like when you're like 14 and trying to convince like strangers online that you're not like a squeaker. So like, would you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question. Would you describe me as a squeaker?
No,
Okay.
because I've heard your voice, and we went to the same school, right? Your voice when you was younger was way higher. You're not a squeaker. You're just a guy that has a naturally higher voice.
And I think that makes sense. Okay, now I'm gonna toot my own horn. This is where the narcissism comes in. I think I have a good amount of range with my voice.
Looks like you can't hit enemies often.
Especially when I do like my, you know, you know, the high-pitched, confused voice.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that, yes, I love doing that.
I feel like
'Cause
that's something that
it-
most people do without them knowing. Like when they get annoyed, they go higher. I don't understand why, but it just happens.
I think it's to, like, let me think of the words. English is hard.
English is
Get
not your first
across.
language.
Yeah, it's to get across and to not exaggerate, but enunciate, if that's the right word. I think exaggerate's a bad word. Enunciate or, you know, God, that needs to be exasperate. No, that's also a bad word.
Emphasize.
And that's a perfect word. It's to emphasize confusion and or surprise. And or just any emotion in general when your voice goes like an octave higher. There you go.
Amazing. I'm trying to eat, but when I'm streaming, my mic doesn't have any like suppressant on it, so you can hear like every air molecule that goes through it.
I genuinely could hear nothing.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Yeah, but you're hearing me through Discord.
Oh, you sound different for stream.
Yeah, my
The concept of
like you know
sleep
how
is
it's
so
got.
strange to me.
Oh fuck, I forgot
Do
the
you
name
have
of it.
dreams when you sleep?
I think we see all
Noise
kinds of
suppression.
stuff.
You're hearing me with noise
We
suppression.
don't really remember
Right.
any of it when we wake up.
So if
You
I
don't have noise suppression on stream.
no, because it should OBS is just picking my mic up how it is.
Oh, stairs!
Why don't you turn noise suppression on?
Because I find it funny when I lean back and people can hear my chair creak.
All right, squad.
That.
move
I am picking up powerful
Okay.
readings. Remain alert.
Oh,
out. You're trying to have a train.
you know what? It is funny. I laughed. So you know what?
You
you're
laughed.
right.
See, my
It
point
is-
proven.
Yep. No. Yeah. You're right.
What?
There's someone
You're
still
right,
on this
you're
floor.
right.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I completely forgot what point we was on. Oh yeah, your voice.
My voice. Yes.
Yeah, no, your voice is fine. You could easily, if you
Yes.
focused on, it's gonna sound, I'm gonna sound like Akihiko. If you focused on training your vocal cords, you could easily have a wider range.
I imagine so. I imagine the truth of, like, probably any human on the
Yeah.
planet.
Well, okay, yes, but
keep moving.
you're not seeing the point. You're looking at it too broadly. I'm looking.
I understand the point you're making. I'm being a dickhead on. purpose.
You are.
I understand.
You're right.
I
You're right.
understand the-
Okay, no. Okay, no. I'm critiquing you, right? You asked me to describe your voice. I know you're critiquing my response.
Okay, I understand your point. Yes,
That sounds like bad news.
I couldn't resist being the dickhead. But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, no, you could.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like looking to be like a voice actor or
love to
anything. I'm
try a
not
bunch
looking
of
to
different weapons, but
professionally
there's a limit to how
use
much
my
money I
voice
can
in
spend.
some sort of project. Even though
Hey,
I'm not
there's a
gonna lie,
treasure
I would be open to it. I think acting would be very
There's a
cool.
shadow.
Yeah,
But,
that's
yeah.
part of the reason why I want to do it because,
Stairs!
well, I've been playing games my entire life. I want to be a character. It sounds cringy, but that's
Oh,
pretty
it's
much
not
what it is.
cringy at all. How is that cringy?
Some people would say it's cringe,
Is that?
but having the voice behind a character like this, like Junpei, I would love to be a character like Junpei.
Yeah.
But I don't have.
understand that.
I wouldn't have. I don't think my voice can show emotion like Junpei's. So I think with my voice, I'd have to go for a more serious character. Which is why,
Yeah.
in the group that I'm in, right,
You and Clive.
I am voicing Clive Rosfield, and not only that, I've also found out that Philemon is available, so I'm going to audition for him.
Marvelous.
Very nice. You need to be the snarkiest dickhead ever, Solomon. The most uncaring bastard of a person. Because that's who I see Philemon as. Just an absolute twat.
It's just an arse.
Very well.
Speaking of swear words, now that I've said a couple,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
There is, because okay, many people don't like the slurs, and I understand that what isn't a slur will change over time. In the 1900s, the N-word very quickly became a slur, and now as when I'm not gonna
very-
say any of them. I'm not gonna say any of them. I'm just. This is the point I'm bringing up, and the one I am going to say won't get you banned, so don't worry.
I'm eating very nervously. Message me before you say it.
Okay, I will. Let me continue the point first. In the 2000s, the F word for queer people, and R word for mental disability,
Yeah.
or as Linus very unfortunately put it, the hard R.
Oh no.
Which is not what that is at all.
No,
And,
it's not.
that clip was amazing because he just goes, "Oh yeah, I've dropped a couple of hard R's in my time," which is an insane state. He said it on a podcast, and the guy who is on the podcast with him, he just kind of looked down, and he, at that moment, he knew, yeah, no, this is where it ends. I'm gonna have to get like a desk job after this. Damn.
He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm fucked now. This is where it all ends. And then, okay, Linus eventually clarified that it was the mental disability word. He just used a completely inaccurate term for it that I don't even know how he got that mixed up.
It's funny to think about.
It is funny, but you know, and people were like, "Oh yeah, no, that makes sense." But, you know, people said the regarded word a lot. You know,
Yeah.
that. And I mean, people still do nowadays. But, you know, they forgave him because it's not the N word. But
Okay.
there is one specific slur that I think you might know what I'm talking about. That only Americans consider a slur. Every other country, especially Commonwealth countries, will use it literally every other sentence.
Okay, message
And
me. Message me. Before you continue
I'm
this,
nine-
message me.
Yeah, I will. But don't worry, I'm not an idiot. I'm 99% sure that this won't be like deleted off the internet or anything.
Probably.
Man, Chidori wasn't at the station today.
Really?
On the
Oh wait, is that
probably
probably?
will.
All right. Well. Okay. In that case, let me just talk around it. I won't actually use the word.
No, okay, no. Let's just change subjects, because the fact that we're bouncing on slurs, I don't think that's a good subject.
I just wanted to clown on Americans, man. It wasn't actually about the slurs.
You can clown on Americans in your own time. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to get caught up in drama.
Oh no! What are you? Just okay. No, fine. Okay. Fine. I will listen to you. This is very good. I should listen. Let me think of a different topic to talk about then. Well, actually, I've brought up most of the topics, so you have to bring up the next topic.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just talk about games. Let's just talk about games.
What games?
Okay. No. You've never played the Legend of Zelda game, have you?
Yes.
No, never.
Is there any that pique your interest at all?
I wouldn't. I think one day I'd have to try either Breath of the Wild or the other one, Tears of the Kingdom. Just for the sake of trying them. Because, you know, they're huge games, you know, everyone talks about them, you know, they're very well regarded.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, I think just one day I should try them.
You should. Because I feel like, knowing you, right, I feel if you gave the games a chance, you'd quite like it.
Maybe I would. Probably. But then again, there are things in it that I don't like.
What like?
First of all, weapon durability.
Okay, but that is solely in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. And to be fair, those games are completely different from every other Zelda game.
In most aspects, yeah.
Yeah, and those are the ones I was talking about playing, so I don't know what your point there was.
Okay, I was regarding the entire thing as a whole.
Okay, well, yeah. If we're regarding the entire thing, then yeah, I guess so, but I was specifically talking about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay, yeah. Just talking about those. Yeah. The weapon durability system sucks.
And honestly, I could probably get around it by just installing a mod on an emulator. Just, you know.
Hey, I'm not associated with that. I'm not associated with that.
the emulators are legal and I get my ROMs perfectly. I do not illegally download. I would not download a car.
You would not download a TV license.
I would not download any of that. I am a law-abiding citizen. And them emulators are perfectly legal, no matter how much Nintendo wants to say otherwise. So there.
Okay.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, mod for Breath of the Wild.
So lend me your power.
I mean... Oh, sorry. Speaking of that, I saw on YouTube Shorts, I saw this video saying, like some quality of life things that people have added to Tears of the Kingdom, and one of them was double the durability.
It's my turn now.
Honestly, I know it breaks the point of the entire game, but I'd rather just make it so every weapon has infinite durability.
I got my second
I mean-
wind, as they say. I'll show you
I feel like that would make things 20 times easier.
persona.
It definitely would.
Maybe, but the thing is, I would just get very annoyed very quickly because I'd very often just not want to use powerful weapons because I don't want to get rid of their durability.
And that's why you save them for bosses that you know are coming up.
But yeah, but it's just... But then you're saving them for like, oh, this weapon is so powerful, maybe I should save it for the final boss, but not the next boss.
No, because the final boss you use the Master Sword.
In this situation,
Second to last boss.
You could still use the Master Sword.
The last boss before you get the Master Sword. There you go.
The Master Sword is completely optional. I joke. No, it's not. Is it?
So my point stands. I'm pretty... Hold on, you said in the last boss you use the Master Sword and now you're saying it's optional. No, it probably isn't
No.
optional.
No, because, no, you pick it up during the game. No, it's not optional because it's in the main story, I just remembered.
Yes. So the last boss before you get the Master Sword. I would just be like, oh yeah, I should save this for the last boss before the Master Sword because it's super powerful, blah blah blah. That just doesn't sound fun to me.
But,
And either way, I just don't like durabilities in any game in general.
yeah, no, me neither. Because I'll find something I like, and they're like, shit, I don't want this to go.
Yeah,
I can do this.
like unless it's literally negligible, where you could repair any item super easily, like say, what the fuck is the game called? Dying Light, but you can repair weapons super easily. But then at that point, what the fuck is even the point of having a durability system anyway?
For the early game to make it slow and sure.
Yes, that's not fun gameplay. So I'd rather it just be, you know, infinite durability.
Alright, is there any other things about Breath of the Wild and TOTK that you don't like? Or is that the only thing?
Let me think. Then again, I have to say, I haven't played the games, so
I've
just
I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, but I can tell you things about Breath of the Wild.
alright, yeah, fair enough. Trying to think, because weapon durability was a big one. I guess the second one would be that, oh, it's on the Switch, but then again, that's a negligible point, because Breath of the Wild especially has like 1 trillion mods for emulators where you can just juice the game up to like 4K settings, 60 FPS. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't really have any other points. But then again, I haven't played the game. I would have more to say about it if I had played it, but I just am not interested. At the moment, at least.
Now, I'll say my point. Right. So, one thing that, the point that I find pretty cool, right? So, with Breath of the Wild, you've got the four guardians, and then you fight Blight Ganon.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah. So I watch Dog Dog, and I've seen him do that kind of stuff.
What I find really cool about it is you can, if you wanted to play the game in like, extreme hard mode, you can just completely skip all of the shrines. You can just go straight to Blight Ganon.
I do like that, the non-linearity of it all, and
But-
how, you know...
But the reason why it makes it difficult is because Blight Ganon is now all just in Hyrule Castle. It's not split into the four thingies. So you have to fight... So all of the Blight Ganon bosses that you do in the ancient things, they're all just in Hyrule Castle, and you have to do them all in a boss rush.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So... Hold on. So if I'm understanding correctly, these Blight Ganons appear elsewhere in the map.
They only appear within the other story points. So the four... Oh, the Divine Beasts, that's what they are, Divine Beasts.
Alright. I will shut up for you to play, or at least listen to Akinori.
That's fine. I'm gonna go on mute so I can eat.
It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's comforting to have someone with me. Why do I have to face this alone? Why am I the one? I can't run around like I did as a child anymore, because my legs and heart won't even let me. All that's left is to draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop forever. Why is this only happening to me? Sure, there are plenty of people dying in this world.
The second option.
So what? What does that have to do with my death? Where is there meaning in any of this? I wish I could run away, but if my body were capable of that, I wouldn't be here anyway. No matter what I do, my body is there to remind me I'm going to die. Why me? Please don't leave just yet. It's almost too much for me if I'm alone. Right. I suppose I shouldn't. I can accept it. I'm feeling a little better now. Thank you. It's starting to get dark. Don't worry, I'll be fine now. I hope I can see you again soon.
Alright, are you going to unmute?
Yes.
Alright, I do not know how on God's green earth you manage to pick the worst option every time. And that was cataclysmically bad.
Oh well. His one always progresses every time you see him though, doesn't it?
I have no idea. But I mean, that's still quite weird to say to a dying person, oh yeah, there's other people dying as well. Did you know?
Okay, right, fine.
Don't rewind. Don't rewind.
No, because in the guide, I forget that in the guide, it also shows the points that you need to say.
I know the points that you need to say on this one. I'm pretty sure I remember.
Thank you.
It says my fury. I'm pretty sure I know. Since the
Yeah. I know it says. I couldn't say.
I couldn't say.
And try not to talk so much. Okay.
Oh, you're back.
Hello, Shinji again. Number 6. So at night, walk with Koromaru. Now see Chihiro.
Morning.
Did we have a topic before we were talking? Oh yeah, games. We were talking about Breath of the Wild, but I mean that's kind of a tired topic now.
Okay.
You would be awful at podcasting because we have nothing to talk about.
Okay, no, I would be awful. Oh.
Would I be bad? I don't know.
No, because if you have a point, you can talk about it for ages.
Welcome back.
And I don't say that
I
in
mean,
a
yeah.
bad way. If you think that's in a bad
Sometimes.
way.
Okay, I know what you mean, and I'm not taking it as like a. I'm not taking it in a bad way, but I do recognize. I'm saying this about myself. I can ramble on about complete nonsense for just ever. I could genuinely just ramble. But yeah, no, I understand. I expand and
You can expand and elaborate.
yeah, elaborate. That's the word. Elaborate on my points. Oh no, let you speak about that. Podcasting in general. That's a good topic.
Podcasting in general. All the memes I see of oh yay. Oh yay. What the fuck? Oh yeah, bro, let's start a podcast. And then us after the first podcast, and it's like some people getting mugshots.
Yeah, do you listen to any podcasts?
I did at one point. It was the Shits and Gigs podcast.
Who is that?
Hold on. Let me get them up. I'll send them to you.
And let me look them up myself. Yeah, just keep playing the game. Or are you just gonna look it up?
I'm gonna look up anyway because it's not spelled like shits. It's just it's SHX and I'll just send.
Oh, shits.
No, it's meant to be just Shits and Gigs. There you go.
Oh, I've seen these guys before.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple of them. But I've not listened to any like trash talk or whatnot, or trash taste.
Do
or
you mean
whatever.
trash?
Yeah.
Yeah, trash taste.
Yeah. I didn't even say their name the first time, so I think that's my point proven.
Yeah. I used to listen to one podcast called The Official Podcast, and that has Moist Critical and 3 of his friends in it. Though I'm not gonna lie, I fell off on them hard because when you do like 250-ish episodes and you aren't doing a lot, it's literally just people talking about, oh, what is happening right now, what are our thoughts on it, which I guess is like 90% of podcasts ever, but like, still, I think after a while they kind of got boring. No offense to them, of course, but yeah, I just started to fall out with that kind of content. I do, however, like Trash Taste. I listen to their podcast fairly regularly. In fact, actually looking through their YouTube channel, I have watched pretty much every single one of their podcasts. And I even watched the one that came out like a day ago, which was about Netflix live adaptations and other points as well. But yeah, no, podcasts in general. Do you like listening to them? Just is it something you have to listen to in the background, or can you just listen to a podcast and just listen to it?
Yeah, no, I can just put it on and then have it in the background whilst I do stuff. But
are you able to just like completely focus your attention on the podcast itself?
yeah, I can, because there's times, like, for example, in Shits and Gigs, where I like listening to what they want to say on the topic, so I'll just sit back in my chair, take a break from cleaning, and just watch them.
Yeah, fair enough. Because in a lot of podcasts, can't speak. In a lot of podcasts as well, they usually, especially ones that have YouTube videos and are visual, they usually have like visuals that appear on the screen of like whatever they're talking about. Whether that be, you know, like in Trash Taste, for example, their editor, anytime like one of the guys on the Trash Taste podcast say something, the editor like does a little like, you know, editor's note of if they're literally chatting misinformation or not. Yeah, literally fact check them live and just show that, you know, what they're saying is true or not. Yeah, and he'll also like pop up, you know, pictures of what they're talking about, whether that be like a show, game, anime, whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why you could sit down and watch a podcast, but then it's kind of fucked for people that listen to it just with audio, because they'll think, oh, this guy knows what he's on about, but then the editors, they're like, yeah, no, this guy's just chatting a load of shit, but you can't see it.
Go to the roof.
Yeah, I've got harpers.
You didn't even collect the goddamn thing.
And I will continue to not.
Wait, no, plant, because you might need to talk to someone. You need to plant the you mongrel. You need to plant actual plants there.
Yeah, I can plant them with Fuuka.
Ah. Also, Ken's thingy link was you should have done that.
No,
Stupido.
I don't care about Ken.
Anyway, we were talking about podcasting.
I don't care about Ken. He planned on killing Shinji and then killing himself after.
Bro is like 11. Like you can't expect him to have like good plans. Like, come on.
I don't care.
When I was 9 years old, I tried to build a teleporter in the living room. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Do you know how I tried building a teleport? I used a box of fish food, like one of those mats that you put on a table. I used, what else did I use? I used some like Lego bricks. I used some Duplo. And I genuinely thought to myself, yeah, as long as I, you know, stand over this and spin really fast, I'll teleport. And see, I'm a dumbass kid, so I didn't even think of where I even wanted to teleport. I just thought, I'll teleport if I do this.
Fuck it, if it works, it works.
So you can't... Ken literally is planned out like a full-on murder-suicide. You can't expect him to be like an intelligent child or something.
He planned on getting vengeance and then joining his mother.
Do you think that's not a logical thought process of an 11-year-old?
Well, when I was 11, I didn't think of fucking suicide, did I?
Oh, it's you.
When you were 11, your mom didn't get killed, did ya?
Not that I know of.
Well, exactly, not that you know of. Ken had to watch his mother die.
True.
Well, actually, didn't he? I don't think he did. But
No, he did.
had
He
to
did.
have-
He did.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Because remember, he also saw Shinji.
I guess so, yeah.
He saw Castor and Shinji. And then he's there like, oh, but people kept on saying that it was a car accident, but I saw what happened. So yeah, he knew what, he saw it.
Oh yeah, I guess so. It's 9/11.
Oh. And we have to hang out with Fuuka on 9/11.
So she was the one who did it.
Chatting a lot of wax.
Oh, you are right. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, podcast.
How did we
Uh,
go from podcast to Ken planning a murder suicide?
You were the one who brought up Ken.
I don't
Ken-
know.
Oh yeah, and I remember.
the Link
'cause
episode, yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned the Link episode and you went on Ken. Anyway, back to podcast. Would you be able to do a podcast? Like, because,
Okay,
like,
okay.
if you're on a PC, that would, then fair enough. But like, actually sit down, like, in a room with someone, like, on a sofa, and just like talk there for like 2 hours.
Okay, no, I reckon I could, but if they told me on the spot, okay, I've made up a couple of points. Why don't you come up with a topic? I just freeze. I'd seize up. I wouldn't know what to
Okay,
say.
well, yeah. But I'm not like expecting you to like off rip, like a cappella, like a full on podcast. Like, obviously, people who do podcasts, you know, they write up some topics they want to talk about beforehand. Yeah, because like on like I mentioned the official podcast, they each have like a text document of like topics they want to talk about. Like, yeah, no, people have topics that they want to talk about. People have things they want to, you know, explain. Like, it's not like completely off rip like everything they talk about. I mean, some of it is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a podcast.
Yeah,
it would
some
just
some
be
of
a
it-
news show.
Some of it's on the fly,
Welcome
but
back.
some of them have like pre-subjects to talk about, pre-thought subjects to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh,
But either way, like,
I reckon I could.
there's not a lot.
I reckon I could, as long
Yeah,
as long as it's stuff that like I know, then I could. If it's stuff that I don't know and I genuinely don't care about, I wouldn't be able to. I'd just go, yeah, I don't know much about that, or yeah, I can't say much about that. That
Yeah.
would legit be my points. I wouldn't be able to say anything else.
Yeah. To be fair, and I mean this as kindly as I can, and as your friend, I feel like with 80% of the topics I could bring up, because you don't follow any news.
No, I don't.
You are the
I-
most news clueless person ever.
I am an uncultured swine. there could, like, for all I know, like, there could be like a celebrity walking down my street, and it's been on the news, and I'd be like, huh? And there's like stuff going on outside. I wouldn't know. I'm chatting a load of shit. But my point is, I don't follow anything, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't. Half the time, it's literally me relaying news to you.
Yeah, it is. That's half of our
Anything you
calls.
miss.
That is half of our calls, because I don't follow anything. I just wake up, probably go on Rainbow Six. Maybe make a YouTube video.
Yeah, and honestly, I do like the dynamic because it gives me things to talk about because I have opinions on these topics. I am a very learnt man. I would say at least.
But I imagine at some point you're there like, oh, come on, this guy must think of something. This guy must follow
Oh.
something.
I do, yeah, no, I bring it up. I do mention it all the time, especially when it comes to like media, because you fucking watch nothing. To be fair, nowadays neither do I. But you literally, I've watched like nil.
Yeah, no, I just don't.
Even when it comes to games, you have played quite a few games.
I've played quite a few games, yeah, but I've also
No,
in the
wrong terminology.
no, okay,
Few
yeah,
games. You've
yeah.
played quite few games.
yeah. I was about to correct you. I've played a decent amount of games, but also not a lot at the same time.
Yeah. And like, there's a bunch of like super. To be fair, this could apply to any human being on the planet. But like, there's a bunch of like super popular games that you've never touched before. You knew nothing about.
Yeah, Fire Emblem. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, I didn't. Fire Emblem is like semi niche. I meant like super huge things. Like, you have never touched a Half-Life game, right?
No.
Exactly. To be fair, I can't talk. Neither have I. But to be fair, I bought them and they're on my Steam account.
Well, then
haven't
that's
bothered
not
to touch
playing them, is it?
But, true. I have no
Your
counterpoint.
point is null.
Um,
That's like me saying,
but I
oh
do
yeah,
still have.
those games that you talked about for hours on end, yeah, I bought them. I didn't play them.
I do at least know the general plot, story, and like all the little nitty-gritty details of each of the games.
Yeah, that's because you watch videos on them.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't.
I watch a lot. I consume a lot of content. Especially video essays. I've watched a lot of video essays in my time.
Yeah, and that's when we differ, because I haven't.
Yeah, and I'm genuinely curious, what do you spend that time doing? Because if I consume so much, how do you not consume so much?
I'm either playing the same game over and over again, Siege, or
Bro, I could bring up like 100 different, like, not 100, but I can bring plenty of games up that you do that with, like, For Honor.
okay,
Dead
no,
by Daylight.
no. Okay. If we're going on about this, right, I'm gonna bring this up. For Honor, I refuse to install again. I know I said that in the past. But I genuinely refuse to reinstall For Honor.
Didn't you say that about Genshin?
Maybe. But I don't have that installed, nor do I even have... Do I have Honkai? Okay, I have Honkai installed, but I don't play it.
Honkai, but you did say Genshin.
I did say Genshin,
Actually-
but I don't have it installed anymore. Because why am I playing a game if I don't like the story? I don't like the story. I don't like 99% of the characters.
You don't like the gameplay, yeah, no, I understand.
Why am I playing it? Alright.
I mean, I could also say the same about For Honor or Dead by Daylight.
Those are
back in the
just
day when we-
those are just crippling addictions. Alright. Akihiko is talking.
I'm doing better today. I know it probably looked dire last time, right? Sorry if I scared you. I'd been reading a book before we met that day. I guess I got so absorbed in it that I didn't realize how cold the wind was. Do you enjoy reading books?
It depends on the book.
I'll admit I'm somewhat picky myself. A terrible book is a terrible waste of time. And there's no more grievous sin than that. Nowadays, reading books is all I do. I find that they give me a way to escape everything else. I can just get lost in the book's private world. Do you read books all the way through?
No, say no. So I stop if I get bored.
Oh, do you? I don't usually reach the end either, although I think our reasoning differs. The more engaging a story is, the more I want to get lost in it. But I'm always afraid to finish it, because once I finish the story, I'll have to come back to reality. This inescapable body of mine. Heartwarming stories filled with hope. Those are the kinds of books I like to read. They give me a little solace when I have to come back to the real world. It looks like the sun is already setting. Time is so ruthless. I hope we have another chance to talk.
Alright.
Okay.
We were talking about, oh yeah, your horrible,
Horrible game
gaming
choices.
yeah. So see, here's the thing. I have played a lot of the games that you have been cripplingly addicted to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the only one that we were both horribly addicted to was Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
May its name be forever cursed. You know, I still watch some content on Dead by Daylight nowadays. I kind of keep up with it, but I don't care about the meta at all. I just watch some fun gameplay tips or whatever. I won't lie, it was a dark time near the end of my days with Dead by Daylight. It's kind of like, how do I describe it?
Like rank
It's
1
kinda
doctor.
like- It's kind of like taking. It's kind of like being like one of those delusional conspiracy theorists and having to take antidepressants. It was. I was upset. I took them, but I wasn't happy about it. I really wasn't. I played it, and I wasn't happy about it.
No, okay. Right. I played it just because I solely wanted to get back at the killers that were just irritating to me.
Playing out of spite is a horrible idea. That is horrifically bad. But yeah, I understand your reasoning.
And not only that, I just wanted to get better at the game. And at one point, I'm gonna toot my own horn. I'm gonna toot my own horn here. I was cracked.
Oh yeah, no, you were the best survivor out of all of us, by far.
Even when I swapped to PC, I was able to fucking loop the killer for the entire game, whilst you guys just generous.
Yep. And those are the days. I am actually immeasurably surprised that
I'm sorry.
in all the years of me playing Dead by Daylight, the funnest event, bar none, was still that Halloween event where everyone rushed like the Pistula pedals. It was the most toxic, stupid game ever of everyone rushing to find a flower, and I remember like, you would get to one of the flowers, and then Connor and Charlie would be like, "Hey, say something for me, say something for me," and you just wanted to say something.
It's gone. Absolutely evaporated. Or you'd come up to me and go like, "Oh, wait, I need to give you this, I need to give you this," and you just jump on the flower.
I did that. It was a dog eat dog well during that event. It was insane. Still hilariously fun though. Like, genuinely, even though it caused a lot of salt, there was so much salt during that event that when we played, it was so fun. I look back on it with fondness because it was very fun.
It was a fun time, I'll say that. It was a very fun time. But then after that, when that was when things started going downhill because you went to playing killer. You never really played survival with us, nor did you really even talk in parties. You just sort of played killer until you got rank 1, I think. Or you got really close to rank 1.
I managed to hit rank 1, but I was not rank 1 for a long time. Because it was just before the season changed, and after the season change, I literally gave up. I just stopped playing killer in general. And the only other times I would play it was with you guys on Survivor. Because that's when I stopped playing killer, and would only play with you guys. If you wanted to play. And if most of you were online. If it was only like one of you, then I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, no, I remember. I went around the entire book. I played Survivor, then Killer, then Survivor.
Yeah, and
it was a ruthless
I can tell you,
cycle.
it's not fun. The only time I was having, I'm not gonna lie, even though we complain about Dead by Daylight, I think none of us, there is no one who hated playing Dead by Daylight more than Charlie did. I genuinely think he despised that game. He did not have fun. He hated it.
Reminds me of the early days of Fortnite.
Oh, that was me in the early days of Fortnite. I was so bad. I was garbage at Fortnite. I was terrible.
No. It wasn't even that, right? It was not even that. It was any like small inconvenience, he would uninstall the game.
I remember this. The infinite cycle of reinstall, uninstall, reinstall, uninstall, reinstall, uninstall.
No, one thing I remember, the one thing that I always remember, if we go to land in Snobby Shores, He lands in a tall ass tree, and I just see him disintegrate, and he goes, "I uninstalled the game."
We used to clown on Fortnite, but it was so fun.
It was so fun back then.
I have some very fond memories of Fortnite. My one claim to fame is when I managed to win us an entire game. That was my only claim to fame, was when I managed to win us the sniper game mode.
Oh mate, Snipers only was so fun.
It was very fun. It was also very dumb, because when it was a 1v1 and you two were close together, it was literally keep spamming the shoot button until one of you hit the other.
There was no aiming, it was just jump, 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 reload, shoot, jump.
Yeah. Literally, because if you aimed, you would slow down and you would
You'd be
quick
dead.
scope. Yeah.
By the time your camera has gone into the scope, you're dead.
Yeah. So it was just not a good idea. And then how could we forget
No!
your claim to fame?
No!
It was a 1v1 squads game. You were doing so well. You drop onto the floor, dying instantly. Didn't even die to the enemy. They didn't even shoot the floor from under you. You just jumped off your tower, plummeted to the floor, died instantly. And the first like 2 seconds were shouting, and then the next 20 minutes were laughing. Because we were making fun. We were clowning on you.
I got
for
clowned so hard.
That was because you have to remember, you were easily, and it wasn't even close. You were easily the best out of any of us at the game.
No.
You especially dying there was. It was embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
I wouldn't say that was the best there, but oh my god.
You absolutely were.
No, later on, I will admit I played the game too much. But I'd say in that point, probably Connor was better.
No, you were better than Connor, absolutely. You're taking this from a biased perspective. I played with both of you, you were better than Connor, no matter what Connor says. You were better than him at that point. Maybe in the early days, Connor was better than you, but like at that point when you died of full damage, that was when game modes were introduced, and you were definitely better than him at that point.
Oh, it was.
Cause okay, no matter what time it was, you were absolutely better than me and Charlie. We were fucking trash at the game. I don't. Did you remember when I would play with like Abraham or something, and I just die like 200 times?
The entire time you'd just be laughing.
Yeah, because I was awful at Fortnite. To be fair, I'm not very good at any. I think I mentioned this. The only PvP game I was ever decently good at was Titanfall 2. I wasn't a fan of it.
I was thinking of reinstalling Titanfall 2. Like,
so was I, but I was like, nah.
Only, like, I want to experience the story again. I remember it like the back of my hand, but I want to just play the story again because I think I played through it maybe a good like 6 times. Didn't get bored of it once.
You know, it's a very simple but very satisfying story.
Yeah. It's just good.
Yeah.
It's just all round good. I wanted more, so I installed it on my PlayStation and 100%ed it on there as well. That's how much I liked it.
Yeah, damn. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Fortnite.
It was talking about, Fortnite can also be about, it can also be involved in the bad game addictions. I have like, what, 2,400 hours on it.
Oh yeah, no, it was insane. I think I told you this once. I need to admit this if I've never told you. I never, ever got a solo win in Fortnite. I'm pretty sure I said this before.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, I never got a solo win. Literally all my wins 90% of them were because you guys carried me.
Mate, we've played that game too much. Let's just say.
Oh, actually, I will say, I did at least get one, I would say, proper kill. I would say I put in an equal effort, and which resulted in us getting an equal win. And that was when I did a duos, and I won with Charlie.
Yeah.
That is what I would say was a equal win, and I deserved that one. And maybe the sniper win, but then again, that was a completely different game mode anyway, so who knows?
No build. No build, no build.
Yeah.
But
No build was fun. Honestly,
Fortnite now has... Fortnite has a story.
Yeah, also, I played Fortnite not too recently because I loaded up my account on my brother's PS5.
Yeah.
And I just loaded up Fortnite because I wanted to see what would happen. Because I remember telling my brother, "Oh yeah, I haven't played since I'm pretty sure it was
Probably like season
technically
5.
it was oh definitely not season 5. I think it was around season 8 that I stopped properly playing. And then technically I played like chapter 2 when that was coming out, like the black hole and stuff. I'm pretty sure you remember that as well.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played then as well, but that was for like a day, and then I stopped playing anyway.
I remember, what's it? I started in season 2. Okay, well, to clarify, chapter 1, season 2. And then I stopped playing during season X because I thought mechs just sort of took the whole aspect away.
What's so crazy to me is in season 2 I was in fucking year 6. I remember I was in primary school playing with primary school friends, and that was weird. Now that I think back on it, because very weird. I remember back in the day in like season 2, the most hype thing ever to do in fucking whatchamacallit, Fortnite, was to ride a rocket.
Yeah.
That was like literally the claim to fame. Oh, actually, I remember the exact time I was playing Fortnite, that I started playing Fortnite as well, because it was during the Halloween update.
Oh, the
When
Jack
everything was like
Launcher.
Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just remembered Save the World in its early days. Because I got Save the
I
World.
never experienced it.
I got Save the World, and I think it was like the first Easter after I started playing. And I will say I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed just sinking hours into it because you know it was just nice.
Yeah.
And God, the amount of scammers that I encountered.
The entire genre of YouTube, which was just scammer get scammed.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, no, it wasn't even that. It wasn't scammer get scammed. It was just scammer. Scammer scamming. It's like swiper swiping.
To be fair, you have to admit, there was a lot of scammer get scammed.
Oh yeah, there was. I'd done a couple.
I cannot be friends with you anymore. I'm sorry, goodbye.
No, I mean, well, I didn't upload them, obviously, but I just, actually, no, I don't think I did. I think I tried, but every time I just got scammed. Because I remember, it was the most simplest thing, right? Let me bring up, Microsoft Paint.
Are you streaming this, by the way?
I'll stream it so that... Oh, hold on. Let me change the window. So... I'll just add... I'll just do display capture. Why not? Okay, so we had... one box here, right? So that was my box, and then we had the the guy's box. So he was just standing in here, and I was standing here, and then he said, "Oh, put your trade at the back." So I put my trade at the back, and then he just put a wall there so I couldn't edit. He walked out of here, edited in, collected my stuff, and left.
Yowzers.
That was the that was the entire thing.
How badly was that scam? How badly did you get scammed? I should say?
It was a sniper with half durability.
Oh, so it wasn't even that great?
No, I was semi scamming him because I don't remember why, but yeah. What does it want me to do? Shinji.
Shinji, do Shinji.
Damn.
My bad.
Holy crap, you haven't saved in like 2 hours.
Yeah, how long have I been streaming? 2 hours, 20 minutes, not bad. I had not a single channel.
Real.
Welcome to streaming with low subscribers.
True. To be fair, you are in, I'm pretty sure, the 99th percentile. Because literally, if you have more than 10 viewers, you are in the top 1% of viewers.
Oh,
Well,
really?
not viewers, streamers. Yeah, if you have more than 10 viewers, you are in the top 10%. Not top 10%, top 1%. Because you have to imagine, there are thousands of streamers with just 0 or like 1 or 2 viewers.
Mm, yeah.
Like, to have 10, you have to have like a dedicated 10 whole human beings watching it.
Or 10 alt accounts.
True. But I'm
Like active
You get the
chatters, yeah.
yeah.
I get you. Oh
Scott
no.
the was.
Scott the was. Now I'm at the point in the game where I have to start drawing fortunes. It's this side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Draw a fortune for... Does it say Fuuka? Blessings. Oh, and I got my money back.
And some more, because that was 5k.
Was it? I thought it was 500.
No, that was 5k.
At night, walk with Koromaru. Orf. Thanks for some goddess incense.
What did you just eat?
I've whilst we've been talking and whatnot, I've occasionally just been picking up some Ritz crackers.
Ah.
I don't know. When I went downstairs earlier, it was the first thing I saw.
Yeah.
We get to max out Kenji.
Ooh. Wait, Kenji? Oh,
Magician.
for a second I was thinking of kanji. I was like, what?
Kanji.
Yeah. Similar name.
Kanji Kenji. It reminds you of Yosuke and Yusuke.
Yeah. Or Makoto and Makoto.
That too.
What's up?
What about Minato and Minako?
All right.
I never really saw FMC as Minako.
What's her
She's
other
always
name?
just been
Katone,
Katone.
yeah.
At least I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, it's probably just Katone. Kotowa One. Cool. Magician is done. At night I can free roam. So... let's go check and see what games.
Oh, that's so much nicer. I had my light on this entire time, but now I turned it off. Much more relaxing. Much more of a vibe as well.
Arf. Can't say no to Koromaru.
How excited are you for Metaphor?
For Metaphor, honestly, I haven't put much thought into it.
Honestly, neither have I. But it's still my most anticipated game of the year.
I haven't put much thought into it, but I would love to see how it turns out.
I really hope it's amazing. And I really hope it reaches like P5 at all stardom.
So they get another 7 spin-offs before they make a sequel.
I don't think Metaphor is the type of game to get you know, spin-off upon spin-off. Because the thing with Persona, it's a very easy game to make spin-offs. So easy. You just have to, like, just think about it. Like Persona 4 had like what, 4 spin-off games? No, 3. Right?
Wait, what? Persona 4?
Yeah, Persona 4 had Arena, Arena Ultimax, Dancing. Technically it had Q and Q2, so that's 5. Is that it?
If you're also... Would you count a crossover?
Technically I counted Q and Q2, so yeah.
Okay, then Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, so that's 6.
Oh, that is... I don't know.
Because it has the cast of Ultimax.
Yeah, but you know the SMT mobile gacha game? There's an SMT mobile gacha game, and the guy from, I forgot his name. The guy from Berserk is in it.
Guts.
Is that his name?
The main character.
The main guy.
Yeah, it's Guts.
Yeah. Yeah, but I wouldn't call the SMT gacha game a Berserk spin-off, you know?
Okay, well then... Alright, well then don't include Blaze Blue then.
Alright, fair enough. So that's 5. Now, technically, there is a forbidden 6th one.
There is.
And that is the Chie Hot Spring.
No, no. No, wait, I'm not including that.
Technically, it's an official Atlas Flash game. Flash game. So
wait, no, wait, it is. It's official. So, okay, then it is 6.
Technically, it is 6. I don't know how many other Atlas Flash games they made, but
I hope no more than 1.
So yeah, I'm gonna say 6. There's probably other ones that we're forgetting. And then Free has technically Q and Q2. P3 Dancing. Technically Arena and Arena Ultimax.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because it's got
Don't your bangs get in the way?
it's half Persona 4 characters, half Persona 3.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
That-
then there's the
That's like saying Q and Q2 don't count.
yeah, I guess so. And then there's also the
Very
what's it called? The Aigis mobile game.
There's an Aigis
Something like
mobile game.
missions. There is an Aigis mobile game. Not mobile like modern day mobile, but like one of those really old ones that could be
This
played on
area
like the
sorta
flip
looks
phones.
like
Oh,
some
damn.
golden ruins?
Feels like we're in a movie. You know.
Hey, see,
like-
this is where like, I don't look up stuff. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was a Aigis mobile game.
I don't.
Um,
One of the reasons you don't hear about it is just not. Oh, I remember what it's called. It's called Aigis First Mission. That's what it's called. And as you can imagine, it's of Aigis' first mission.
Wow.
Of 10 years ago when she was first awakening. I don't know if it's still canon or not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, so that's why I don't know or not. But
I
it might
took
be.
back to the entrance.
Stupido.
Stupid. Oh yeah, I'll probably get to the top of Tartarus here and then I'll call it the end of stream now.
Fair enough. I am majorly tired as well, so that is a good point to stop it.
Yeah.
Um,
So we've got about
But yeah,
like
no.
20 minutes left, maybe.
so that's 5, 6, and I'm pretty sure that's it on Persona 3 spin-off games.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
then,
forgetting any now.
right, so we've got what? The dancing game, the fighting game, Q2, the Aigis mobile game.
That's 6. And
Don't think there's any more.
alright. And then Persona 5. Persona 5 has a lot. We have dancing, Q2, Tactica, Strikers. Actually, I say that they only have.
That's 4 so far. Then
Yeah, they have
you've
less.
got.
They have.
You've got X.
There is the Phantom X, yes. So that would be 5.
It'd be nice if we could find some kind of hidden
Technically.
I
treasure,
guess.
even though that's not
If-
Less than the other games.
Yeah, it's got less than Persona 3.
However, they have a lot more unique, as in like solely Persona 5
Yeah.
spin-offs.
Tactical
if
Strikers.
we- Yeah, because if we count like primarily like primary game spin-offs, then you know, Persona 5 has what? Strikers, Tactica, X, and Dancing. So that's 4. Persona 4, I will count the arena games as Persona 4 only.
Yeah.
So that's Arena, Arena Ultimax, Dancing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chie, keeping game. And then Persona 3 has Dancing and the mobile game. Yeah. As we can see, Persona 3 is carried heavily by the spin-offs. Not spin-offs, the whatchamacallit, crossover games.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, Persona 3 doesn't have a spin-off game dedicated to it.
Yes, it does. Dancing.
Okay, but I mean, like, it has. Okay, so for example, like Persona 5 has Tactica, Persona 4 has Arena Ultimax, where it's primarily about those characters. Where yeah, you can say that the dancing games, they're all catered towards each cast, but there's free dancing games for the free games. I mean something unique towards that game.
I guess no, Persona 3 technically has the mobile game, but
Something that people can still go back to now and play.
and then yeah, probably not.
And with the
Who
release,
knows? Yeah, who knows? They might correct that mistake and make a new one.
yeah, with the release of Reload, I wouldn't put it past them to make a 3 spin-offs.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda hope they don't. I'm not. Now that I played and finished Tactica, actually, did I mention this? I'm pretty sure I did.
You didn't mention that you finished it. No, you wanted to talk about it, but then I said, "Oh, I haven't even gone past Mario," and you was like, "Oh, all right."
Oh, yeah. No, so I have finished it now. I'm not gonna lie, now that I've played it, I'm not a big fan of spin-off games in general. The only ones that I've liked are Arena. And that's mostly because A, I like the fighting game aspect, and B, I actually didn't mind the story. Mostly because it was short and sweet.
And it wasn't dragged out.
Yeah, which was my biggest problem with both Strikers and Tactical.
That reminds me.
Still setting up.
Um,
It'll take a little more time.
if we're talking about stories, that just got me thinking about how long it takes to beat like spin-offs and DLCs. That reminded me the Elden Ring DLC.
Oh yeah, isn't it like 40 hours long?
Yeah, I think someone stated it was about 40-50 hours long.
Yeah. Crazy.
And not only that, one of my friends, he sent me a post about the DLC and the final boss, saying that you can't just you can't overbear it. It's got a similar leveling system to Sekiro, so it matches your level.
Alright.
I honestly can't wait for it.
Yeah, I will be playing it as well.
No shadows detected.
I'm excited.
And the trailer that was released for it, yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, I watched it. Very good. It has a double meaning for me because I'm actually familiar with the lore.
Yeah, and I'm not.
There's a treasure chest.
To be fair, didn't you say you were getting into the Dark Souls lore?
I was getting into Dark Souls 1's lore.
Some hidden meaning be found in the appearance
And
of this floor.
how did that go?
The only bits I showed you is the only bits that I've looked up recently.
Bruh, come on, man. At least
I-
stick to it.
No, I only looked it up because I got bored one night.
My wallet is really hurting.
I mean, fair enough, but like, the lore's interesting.
The lore is interesting, yeah, but the fact that I'm having to... Like, I wanted to just learn about one character that night. I wanted to learn about half-breed Quelaag.
Yeah.
The Chaos Witch Quelaag, that's her name. But I had to open up maybe about 9 different wiki pages just to find out bits about her.
Oh yeah, classic fucking FromSoft game lore.
It's ridiculous because I thought, okay, surely I can find out what she's close to, like, who she's related to within the other NPCs or bosses. No, I had to go down to I fully had to go all the way back to whoever founded pyromancy just to figure that out.
Bruh.
I kick ass, huh?
So yeah, I'll probably look more later. I might do a deep dive of Solaire. Because I know...
If any. Yeah, go on.
I know like pretty much all of his story, but just to clarify it, I'll look at it again.
If you have the time, you should maybe look up the Elden Ring lore because you're going to play the DLC soon.
Yeah. I do remember during college, I remember one time I did listen to a lore video, and I say listen in a very broad statement because it was a loud ass bus, and I couldn't really concentrate on it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So I got like 15 minutes into the video and I was like, yeah, nah, I'll just put on music instead.
Fair enough. Well, maybe you can look it up. I would say there is a lot of tiny things about the Elden Ring lore that can sometimes take like hours upon hours to, fully get the grasp of. However, the overall picture isn't, I wouldn't say it's too complicated. You could probably figure it out in like 30 minutes.
Probably. Oh, that's another thing, right? That's one thing that I really want to get. There's these two books that I've been seeing about called the Abyssal Archives, and it's written by someone who like deep dived all of the Dark Souls lore and compiled it into 2 books.
Ah.
But the problem is, the 2 books I think are worth £150.
What? Okay, never mind. I'm good.
This probably isn't
So I think I'll stick to deep diving wiki pages for now.
Yeah,
There's a
probably
treasure
better.
chest.
Maybe I should get a motorcycle license.
No.
What? Okay, that was messed up. That was a target. Like, there was no reason for me to even do that.
I wasted time.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
It's gonna be right ahead of me. Yeah. Call for an escort this time.
Yes.
Okay.
Shadow spotted.
No, you wanna
Yeah, I've been yawning a lot.
Running around like a clown.
honestly, absolutely same. I've yawned like 100 times in the past hour.
Yes.
Oh, we're
'Cause
near-
I might have mentioned this, but when we started up the call, I was already tired.
Oh,
So, yeah, no, I've been
snoozing.
I've been deteriorating fast. But
Not only
honestly,
that,
it's I can keep it up.
I imagine it's also not helping the fact that you've been talking for like what 2.5 hours straight.
I don't talk a lot in general, so it helps me get my social meter out the way. I need to socialize.
I do, and so do I. I just need to go out more.
True.
What is optimal? Persona.
Oh,
What really wanted to say something.
The base is lower.
Oh yeah, don't you talk a lot anyways? Because you talk with your other mates.
I do, but well, I'm just talking on the Discord, and half the time they're shouting at each other, so I'm just sitting there listening.
Yeah, fair enough. How many people is like in an average call?
Because we're playing Siege, we do about 4 or 5 people.
Is that 4 or 5 people other than you, or would it be 3 or 4 people other than
Okay,
you?
3 or 4 people excluding me.
Alright. Okay, I understand. So, yeah, pretty crowded actually in all time.
And because we're playing in our server with our other friends that might join as well, so I think the most I've seen is like 8 people.
Yeah. I'm absolutely of the opinion that as soon as 5 or more people join a call, it becomes very difficult to, you know,
Communicate.
have it be, yeah, very difficult to communicate.
Yeah, because everything you say, it becomes a group discussion at that point. It's no longer one-on-ones.
Yeah, I don't even like more than like, even when it's like 4 people, having one-on-ones is hard.
Oh yeah, no, because if someone's trying to talk to, like, say I'm talking to you, then we've got 2 of our other friends trying to talk, then it's just they're like, okay, right, shut up, alright, here's my point.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, just go into separate calls.
Yeah.
Like, in the real world, that's a weird way to put it, in like IRL, which is literally
Outside
the
of
same
the Matrix.
thing. It literally the same thing, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Like, IRL, like, when you want to talk one-on-one to someone, the other people can just look away and do something
I
else.
just
Yeah,
realized
they
It's
could
not
have
even
their
that.
conversation somewhere else.
Having to make like an entire different call or whatever, that's long. That is like a whole nother level of long.
Yeah, so you might as well just save it until it's a one-on-one talk. It's all
Which
right,
is
isn't it?
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
which is a good thing, I guess, about just one-on-one calls, because it allows for a lot more. What's the word?
I have a
Topics.
joke. What is the difference between
Which is the
Himada-san and
wrong word?
Koromaru-san?
Not the wrong word. Not the word I'd use. A lot more.
A lot more inclusive. Yeah, well, I'm going to use topics again. A lot more inclusive topics. Because you can easily,
Yeah.
like in our case, we are addicts to JRPGs. We could go on
Yeah.
about Persona 3 for probably
Did you press-
hours. Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
pressed the wrong one.
button.
Shut up.
What was I gonna say?
Oh, there's a
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong one. Never mind. But yeah, no, you get the idea.
Yeah.
rare shadow detected.
But yeah, no, I do not talk a lot,
There are
so
people who
it is
travel
good
from
to
far
get my
away just
social
to go to
barometer
Columbia
up.
Mall.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm forced to go on Siege. Every other day, sometimes every day.
Bro, if you don't want to go on Siege, just don't go on Siege.
No. There are times where I'm there like, yeah, I want to play a first person. And so I'm like, okay, I want to go on Siege.
Oh, there's a treasure
But there's
chest.
times where I'm like, I'm doing so shit, I just want to come off. But they're like, no, come on, stay on. We don't want to deal with randoms.
I am interested in
Yeah,
participating in
I
this
wouldn't
secret
fall for
ritual.
the social pressure,
Do you have
amigo.
any recommendations?
Do you
At
want
that
to
point,
do
I just become a glorified camera.
wearing a hakama item?
I'm legit just a set of... Oh my god, I'm stuttering. At that point, I become a set of eyes, and that's it.
What was that word? There was I completely forgot what brought this up, but you just made me think of Honkai Star Rail, which
Yes. Talking about me socializing.
I don't even know what that. It was something about games. But you know, I remember in Honkai Star Rail, I played it today, and I pulled for Sparkle.
You got Sparkle?
Yeah, I got Sparkle.
Oh,
In
nice.
fact, I got Sparkle 3 times because I got E2.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm going for a signature Lyco next. Mostly because her E2 is absolutely fucking insane, and her E1 is also pretty decent.
Wait, how many pulls did
Is
you
it-
have?
A lot. I lost my first 50-50, won my second 50-50, won my third 50-50. Actually, no, I got really lucky because when I got her the third time, I got her in like, I think it was like 30 to 40 pulls.
Oh,
So kind of like how I got the Silver Wolf, not Silver Wolf, the Fushuan, like kind of.
the... So... I've opened up Star Rail maybe about 15 times, but I've never actually like gone on it for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
And in one of the first times, it was when Black Swan came out, I think. I could be wrong. It was a character that I didn't have on my main account. So I'd done a couple pulls in them, and I saw I got a 5-star, and then I see it come out as well. So I'm on guarantee, and then I thought, okay, surely if the game wanted me to play, they would give me an early Black Swan.
I'm looking.
I didn't get Black Swan, and I just haven't opened it since.
Are you accepting a
Fair,
request?
fair.
Most excellent.
Um,
Most excellent.
yeah, I also pulled for Sparkle's Lycone, and I lost the 50-50 on that as well. So now, I'm just,
Most excellent.
it's the first time ever where I've had like
Oh my.
barely any Stellar Jades.
Wonderful.
So now I'm just farming up Stellar Jades
Oh, you
until I can get her
will
like.
await a shake. I will await a report of course. I will
Yeah,
await
it's-
a report
It's a
of
rough
success.
time. When you have like what 150 saved up, you probably had somewhere close to like 200.
Yeah, it was around 200.
Yeah, when you have that much, and then it's all gone within like 5 minutes.
Yep.
It's rough.
Well, it is what it is.
I mean, you get what you want, but at the same time, it's like I saved up months for 5 minutes.
Well, at least, I will say this. After I got her to E2, I put on, like, one of her, like, really good free-to-play, like, cones. And, all I will say is, now that I have Sparkle, and now that I have the full mono quantum team setup, brother, literally any other team I use is practically useless compared to them. Because if you think about it, in like one turn of like a normal team rotation, when I have like, I don't know, like Trailblazer, say Himiko, Danhang, and say Fushuan as well, I could maybe dish out, I don't know, like 30k damage in one turn.
Yeah.
And even that's like on the higher end. It's more like 20k usually. Bro, with fucking Qingqiwei, Sparkle, Fushuan, and Silverwolf, I can legit dish out like 200k damage a turn.
Jesus.
It is insane how much damage I can deal. Oh yeah, because also on Sparkle's banner, there's Qingqiwei as well. So I got her final 2 Eidolon, so now I have a E6. So yeah, there's that as well. Well, that's really all I had to say on that topic. And I guess we can end it. My voice is starting to go, if you can tell.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, we'll end it there. Alright, thanks for anyone that dropped. Oh my god, I need to sleep. I've not messed up my speech this much in such a long time.
Is this the longest stream you've done?
No, it's not.
Damn. Maybe it's because we've been speaking literally all stream.
Yeah. Probably.
And to be fair, this is one of the calls where we've literally been talking the most. Like, I don't think there's been any other call where we've talked this much so continuously.
This is a podcast. But yeah, thanks to anyone that dropped by. You didn't talk in chat. Why? But yeah, I'll be streaming this at some point. Not tomorrow, maybe the next day. Maybe the day after that, if I don't stream it the next day. But yeah.
I may or may not be there. Probably not, but we will. Well, I guess
Mayhaps,
we'll see.
perchance, we don't know. Things happen spontaneously. Fuuka head then, alright.